Lux Ventus booth tour, New York City, 2022. Thought we'd start at the counter case, miniatures, esoterica, a little bit of book arts and costume design, book bound in human skin, and a fabulous manuscript piece that's sort of meant to follow up a well-known Art Deco faux occult piece. Where Are They Now? Book art generally, Tim Schwartz's stuff, Terry's, Helen Hibbert. Wonderful piece on Japanese fabric textile printing. First work of Mesa O'Connor. Remarkable little Pushkin piece, all but unknown. Blasphemous, pornographic, and basically forced his acknowledgement to the czar of doing it. This case is entirely design bindings with Gabby Cooksey, Colin Urbina, Don Glaser, Scott Brockman, Sam Feinstein, Sonia Sheets, Angela James, Colleen Curry, more Gabby, Don Glaser, more some Kathy Abbott and Colin, and Graham Patton with his remarkable folded bindings. It Can't Happen Here, bound by Richard Minsky, Dominic Riley, Aaron Fletcher, Kathy Abbott, two more by Aaron, a beautiful copy of Kew Gardens, and a die piece. Art of Bundling, I love this so much, by Kathy Abbott, more Gabby, and Ellen James Robinson. That's actually belongs up top. The Fall, Colleen Curry's new piece. Street Game, which is Margot St. James, manuscript original art from Trina Robbins done for her birthday. Pettibon, Herman Nish, and that's finger painted in his own blood, an inscription to Barbara Smith. Baskin across the top. Talba, a really lovely set of 2-3, which are 5 very large paper engineering pieces. The single greatest reduction of the book trade into a single object, late 1700s binding converted into a folding hidden latrine with its original cat's paw leather seat. Book art by Diane Jacobs and Nancy Levitt, and this shelf is all Sarah Press, Deeply Game. That's Tim Ely's work. Suzanne Moore and Patricia Lagarde. This Moon Archive is an utterly wonderful, intensely bizarre piece of work. Couldn't love it more. Nancy Levitt, Suzanne Moore, excuse me, Sarah Halsey, exploring language as she is wont. Mindy Bellhoff. New interesting work, Millicent Krebs, interesting young book artist. Inez, last copy of Color Change. This entire case is Daniel Kelm, and it's basically, more of Daniel's work in one place than you'll see. Collaborative things with Russell Murat. That's Math for Artists, which was Rita Valley. His Religio Mathematica. Robin Price. Charlie Campbell, more Russell. That it was a collaboration with Peter Koch, Randy Moore, and absolutely amazing surplus value. Finds of New York. Piece with his wife Greta. Found poems. This Mars piece, quite literally, we discovered that we had all of the pieces to make an AP copy. So this is in addition to the very small edition of 15, which sold out ages ago. We actually, have an AP copy here at New York. The Schaefer pen piece, and then this remarkable crossings, fascinating piece where the photographer discovered that his wife is the model throughout, and discovered she was having an affair, and he defaced all of the paintings throughout the deluxe copies. It's really there's a lot going on. More book art, Michael Kutch, Jamie Murphy, Antonio Guerrera out of Mexico. Work out more out of Mexico, and Maureen Cummins, Daniela Brahms, sort of promotional piece trying to get that published. Dark Hagan, Mask of Evil, Like a Pearl in My Hand, which is chromoreactive ink. You can't see the blind orphans unless you actually physically touch them. Thomas Parker Williams, Thurston. Both of these are Thurston Taylor, the Bird Press. Some interesting stuff from Toby Mott and Blair Hopkins. This is sort of the tip of the iceberg on a rather exceptional collection of history of computing. There is a AR code if you're so inclined to get the entire catalog. Tip of the iceberg with some material out of Oliver Sacks's library as well, notably a really exceptional copy of The Rambler. Also Sarah Hulsley's, never been able to display this well. So this is the condensed OED, which is a printed fabric piece. Mindy's Declaration of Independence, which comes in two states. One of them is a reproduction of the Goddard, the first copy printed by a woman. The other is the same facsimile, but instead of all men, it's all people. So she produced a facsimile, if you will, but a gender-neutral one. And then this is largely occult material. Kim's Bailiwick. A little bit of crossover where occult meets book art, and printing with fire. And how can you possibly go wrong with printing with fire? Fine press death metal, because of course there's fine press death metal. Tim Schwartz's absolutely remarkable Digital Resistance, which is sort of everything you need to erase your current web presence and create an anonymous one. And beautiful copy of Book of Thoth, and a really rather exceptional design binding by Aaron Fletcher on an early occult piece. So that is it for this year. Quick and dirty. Come visit.